Go ahead, what happened?
Okay, so what happened is that the teams were Ron and I and Zach and Shik. And Arjun was wicket keeper for both teams because he was too good to be on one team. And so what happens is that we didn't exactly set up another pair of stumps. There's only one pair of stumps, but we were only playing with 4 people. So what happens is that if you hit, we made new rules. So you can't hit a 6 unless someone touches it and it goes for a 6. If the ball bounces once and you catch it, which isn't real in real cricket, and you're out. But in real cricket, if it bounces, you're not out. This is only because we're playing with 4 people, and so yeah. And then what happens is that we bat first, and Rohan. But also another rule is that since there's 4 people, I had to be on the field when Ron was batting. So I was trying to get Ron out even though he was on my team.
I see.
It's kind of complicated, but that's what happens. That Ron was just amazing because first he hits a 4, then he hits another 4, then he hits a third 4, then he hits a 1, and then he hits another 1, and then he hits a 4.
What is a 4?
A 4 is when it bounces and goes over the 4 boundary.
Like usually in cricket, there's a ring.
There's a
Oh.
because
and
usually
another ring made,
because
and
it's
if it goes, and there's another ring made of wire rope, and if it goes within the boundary, that's
A
four.
wire rope?
no, because
Made
then
by a rope. There's
Made
a
by a
boundary.
rope.
the
And
stadium.
if it goes past both ropes, then it's a
The
6.
stadium is kind of like an oval,
Oh.
and in when the crowd is like on the outside, and here there's a giant rope, and if you hit it and it bounces and it goes over the rope, then that's a 4. And then I started batting until on my first bat, it was wide, and then I hit a 6 because when I hit it, Shikar touched it and it went for 6. Then I hit a 4, a 1, a 4, and then I was bowled out. So,
Are you playing with a real cricket ball?
no, they have a real cricket ball, but they don't want to play with it. We play with the tennis ball, but we do play with a real cricket bat and real stumps.
Have you ever tried it with a real cricket ball?
Yeah, because today he took the cricket ball out and I tried it. It's so hard.
It hurts when you hit it with a bat.
It's because since you've been hitting a tennis ball, when you hit it, you kind of the bat kind of almost falls out of your hands because of the force, because you're not used to it. So what happens is that when I hit it, it started kind of like jiggling, and then I can only hit it I can hit it for a 4. I can only hit it for a 1. So
And how often have you ever hit the stumps when you're a bowler?
that. Well, what do you mean by how often? Like, what
Have
are the
you
chances?
ever?
Yes, I have many times, but that's what you want to do, because if you hit the stump, if you bowl the ball, because the way you bowl the ball, you don't throw it like this.
Mm-hmm.
You go like this, and you go and throw it overhead
Mm-hmm.
like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you bowl it, if the batsman misses it and it hits the stumps, or if the batsman misses it, if the batsman hits it backwards, and there's another player coming back from another stump, and the wicketkeeper catches it and hits the stumps, the other player's out. But it was back to what I was saying. If the batsman misses it and it hits the stumps, the batsman is out. So let's say this is the stumps.
But
I'm the batsman. Someone bowls the ball. It bounces. I miss, and it touches this. I'm out.
just touches it or doesn't have to knock the,
You just have to touch it.
In real cricket, it has to not.
what's it called? That
They're really unstable.
Oh, yeah.
And the little bar on top, I can't remember what.
It's called a
name.
bail.
It's
But
called a
if
what?
it fa- if
It's
it
called-
fall- If it falls down, then you're out.
Okay.
But also,
And what are the 3 vertical things called?
when you're playing
It's
cricket,
called stumps.
Oh.
when you're playing cricket, you don't swing the bat like when you're playing baseball. It's like a funky way because
You have to go
the
like
ball's
this.
always too low to the ground.
Oh.
So what happens is that you don't go like this. You go like this, like that.
Oh,
And so you put the bat vertically and you hit the ball.
interesting.
You have to go like that. And then, also another thing is that, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, the things on top of the stumps are called bales. And also, see at Ron's house, their stumps are stable, so that's why you just have to hit the stumps, so you don't have to knock them down because they're really stable. But real cricket, they're really loose, so if it touches them, it goes like,
Right.